Hi Boopsies, it's me, Tony Bomboni ASMR. Welcome back to your ASMR session. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a timeless pick a tarot card. Yes, the first time I'm doing this, a timeless tarot card reading. So this is valid for an eternity, meaning only once when you watch this video, okay? Could be multiple times throughout your life, but I'd like to think whoever basically stumbles across this YouTube video, that's going to be automatically the message for you based on what pick a card pile or piles that you decide to pick, okay? So it's not for any specific time, just when you watch this video. All right, and if you choose to watch the video again, then there's obviously a yearning or a calling, a message for you. So that's why it's timeless. Okay, so I would appreciate if you are new to subscribe to my YouTube channel and tap the play button and hit the notification bell and click all notifications. That way you can get notified of new content from me every single day, which I post every single day. And check my website if you want your own custom tarot reading. You have a question for me, I'm always available for readings every single day. Doesn't matter what time you book, I will get the video to your email inbox of the recorded session, custom session to you within 24 hours of booking. So tonybomboni.com. You can use those coupon codes in the corner. All right, I can't wait to see you guys there for readings. All right, so let's begin. This is going to be pile 1, the Peridot crystal. Peridot. Okay, that's pile 1. Pile 2 is going to be Carnelian. Carnelian. And pile 3 is going to be Lapis Lazuli. Lapis Lazuli. So pick a pile. 1 pile, 2 piles, or 3 piles. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and begin with this timeless session. Thank you for watching. Oops. The Peridot likes to shed. It's a very sensitive crystal, but it's one of my favorites. They're gorgeous. So I decided to do a 6-card spread 3x3. I like to do my short readings in 3, just a sneak preview again. If you want more in-depth about your life, that's what the bookings are for. Okay, so let's start with this one first. I feel like maybe you're stagnant right now. Maybe you're not growing the way you would like to. Maybe the business is not flourishing as you imagined this year. Or, like I said, this year meaning whenever you're watching. It's timeless. So basically right now you are in cahoots about how to grow, how to get more. I see some nervous feelings as well, okay? There's some anxiety, there's some tension. You're not really sure, okay? You're not really certain about the future in general, all right? You don't know how to act moving forward, right? What to do, what will determine your destiny. There's a lot of uncertainty right now that you're feeling, okay? Pick a card 1. And it feels like you lost your power and you lost your, you can't regain your sense of control over your life, okay? There's things that will determine whether you can accomplish or not. It's funny, I see butterflies though. I see butterfly on her crown and in this card. Her crown and this card. So maybe you're having a nervous, like a butterflies in your stomach, or, you know, even in your head. You know, sometimes you can maybe even get a headache from too much of that tension, those anxious energies. It has a lot to do with work and school. I keep seeing work and school. Okay. Perhaps this could lead into sometime in the spring, and that could be why this butterfly are showing up. Whatever time you're watching this, it could last through whatever spring comes. And if it's already spring when you're watching, then it could happen through next spring, meaning a whole year. And I just feel like your heads are kind of in the clouds right now. There's just a lot of uncertainty and air about just I don't say maybe confusion, but I guess because there's so much uncertainty, I guess you're, as a side effect of that, confused about some matters. Maybe you quit your job and you don't know what new one to get that pays equally, or you don't know how to grow your business, like I said. So it's about you specifically. Okay, so it's not really about anyone else, but this is perhaps hurting you a bit because you are wondering why this had to happen, why it's so heavy, why it's so dark sometimes. Why is it that you're going through what you're going through? Maybe you felt like all your life you've been suffering with something, right? So but let's look on the other side of things now, because it's not just about that, you know. Let's shift our focus to other manners as well. The good news is, I feel like that was like the bad news. And this down here, these other cards are the good news. Okay, so maybe they wanted to give you the bad stuff first so that you can enjoy the good. Okay. So here I am connecting with, to see, again, the swords coming through here. To me, this indicates really that when you're so used to being in a clutter, confusion about what to do next, uncertainty, you're able to see more through the darkness. So like when your eyes sort of adjust to darkness, right? You're able to see more through the darkness. So if you're always in the light, you will be so lost in the dark, right? So in this essence, it's a good thing, okay? So it's a positive blessing, not a curse, that you have went through what you did, all right? And there's definitely greatness within you. You're a fighter. You're like that person that got knocked down 10 times but still can get up because it's in you. The devil never wins, okay? No matter how hard he tries, he can never win over your life and your situation. He's really making things hard on you, okay? And that could just be some dark energy, dark force, patterns that keep recurring in your life, okay? This feels like a lifelong struggle, and I feel like I can't say with certainty we'll overcome it, meaning you'll overcome all. It's just, it will never really go away. The devil never really leaves us alone. It's more the fact that you are able to win this fight. You are able to see through the dark, and that's how you get through. So there's good news in this, that you get through because of you're a fighter, and it won't bother you in the future as much, okay? You're not going to have such a hard, difficult time with advancing in anything in your life. Career, all of a sudden I saw the word career in my head, like just spoke to me really. I did mention that with work, okay? So you're definitely going to get ahead, but you're going to have to claw and fight and scramble sometimes, okay? All of a sudden I saw someone running late. Maybe you've been running late to a lot of things. You might actually end up doing that. Maybe because there's so much going on in life. Like you're on your way somewhere. And I know this just happened to me this morning. I'm on my way to a dentist appointment. And I all of a sudden, like, I can relate to this reading because I've had my struggles in life. And they sometimes recurring struggles, you know. And but little things like in this morning, it was like, oh, now my tires are needing to be inflated and I'm going to run late, right? Like it just, sometimes life throws you the curveball and you just feel this dark energy lately, right? I don't know if you feel it, but I know I do. But anyway, so I'm saying overall that you're going to get over it, okay? You're going to be strong. You're going to be a tough cookie, poopsie, okay? And you're gonna overcome all right? Channel your inner Peridot healing, okay? Peridot is of prosperity too, so I feel like I intuitively picked that because I knew that no matter what, you would find the money for that thing you need, like that repair bill, or, you know, heck, maybe you went to the dentist and you needed something fixed and you couldn't afford it, right? Like, so my point is that through the obstacle, you overcome. That's what this reading is reminding you of, that you will get through it no matter what. It's not going to be a complete utter waste of time, whatever work you pick, or a failure. If you have a job before you even have your own business, you're learning a lot about your business through that job. Keep in mind, every experience you have is for your future self. Take it as you will, leave whatever doesn't serve you, and move forward with life and empower yourself and strengthen yourself through those things. And before you know it, obstacles are just little speed bumps. Thank you so much. Pick a card 1. I hope that helped you have some awareness and insight into things. Now, if you pick a card 2, the Carnelian, this is the message for you. Okay, so maybe who you visiting this holiday season. Okay, it's a very festive card. Friends, fun. Okay, you're gonna maybe go see someone soon. Maybe someone you're into. This feels a little intimate to me. I don't know why. Maybe even link with this card. It just sort of just remind me of someone like that you really deeply care for. And you have a nice festive get-together with them. The holidays are coming up anyway. So this just really brings about those good moments and precious memories and fun and happiness. And I think you're really looking forward to this person. I think you're really looking forward to even meeting up with this person. Okay. They feel like a good, close friend. And you think about them often and you care for them. It's a very good, almost like best friend connection here. But I want you to remember that it's a beautiful thing to have this in your life, but also remember who you are. Because without this person, who are you, right? Do you miss yourself? People forget that, like, you know, sometimes it's a good thing where you're at a party and you're like, ugh, I just want to go home and be alone. That's you missing yourself, honey. Like, people forget that all the time. Like, you are your own company, right? Like, probably most of the time you're on your own, right? Like in this world, especially in this day and age, like, you know, ain't nobody there to help you, right? Truly, if you know the best friend, sometimes, you know, I could go on and on about that, but my point is, you got your own back, right? So do remember that. It's important not to forget yourself through this friend, because maybe you're spending a lot of time with them. And I know I acted all like, you know, fluffy, like a nice cotton candy at first, and boom, I hit you with the facts just now. But you know what? That's just how I do my readings. So, you know, you gotta get some insight sometimes, not just fluff. You know, fluff doesn't serve anyone. You don't pay me for bookings for fluff, right? Like, no, you pay someone. I heard this the other day. You pay someone for the information you're ready to hear. That hit me. That struck me deep. Like, you want to pay a $10 psychic or a $100 psychic? The $10 psychic if you want to get a little fluff. And that's about it. You pay the $100 psychic if you're ready to hear more. You know what I'm saying? I think you do. So my point being is, yeah, like overall, there needs to be a balance, okay? There's not enough balance in your life, I feel, when it comes to party time versus self time. Maybe you just are so fed up with everything going on in the world. You're like, I just want to feel good. I just want to, like, you know, drink away and smoke away and just forget about everything. But sometimes you got to have that time aside. Even if it's drinking and smoking alone, like, whatever, okay, whatever. I'm not going to make fun of your habits and behaviors. We all have them. We all have vices. It's just spend time alone. It's important, you know. Sometimes you got to cancel on that friend. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you got to say, look, man, I just need time. I just need me time. Don't take it personally. But please don't cancel like last minute. I mean, don't be a jerk about it, right? Like, you want to say it like a day in advance at least, right? Like, say, you know what? I'm just not fit. Even if you have to lie sometimes, like, I'm just not feeling well. Like, what do they know, right? Like, I know friend is friend, but, sometimes you gotta... A sweet white lie never kill anyone, right? I mean, I guess unless you went to court, but that's another story. This ain't about court, although this does remind me of court, so that could be why I'm saying something. But anyway, moving on. The balance, the scales of balance, right? Like the justice, right? This is the justice. Oh my God, I just said court. Maybe it has something to do with court. Child, did you take your friend to court? Oh, I hope not. No, I don't see that. I'm playing with you. But you know what? Take yourself to court. No. Why does someone always have to be with us, right? Like, oh, can we go to the bathroom with me? No, like, let me go by myself, okay? Let me trinkle in the porcelain throne in peace, okay? All right. Moving on. So, some of you are worried about finances, okay? Maybe you're overspending a lot, okay? Maybe you're on a vacation and you're like overspending your stay, okay? It's not worth it to go on vacation on a credit or debt, okay? Unless you pay that credit in full the next month. Why pay for something you're gonna still be paying for 5 years later when you enjoyed it 5 years ago? Like, I mean, it just doesn't make sense. I even read somewhere, we don't really deserve even a vacation until we can actually afford it. I mean, ouch, I know, it sucks to hear, but you know what? That's just how it is. Look, treat yourself at home. You can do a budget vacation. I mean, heck, those are the best. I'd rather do that than stress in traffic and honk the horn at someone and, have to spend all this money. Heck, I'd rather take a hot bath in my own tub. That's my vacation. You know what? Like, I need a stinking vacation for what? Maybe you're planning a trip with your friend, right? But you're not ready. You're not financially ready, or you're just not ready in general. You're like, I just need me time. Maybe you're not enjoying that trip with that friend. Then what? You ruined your vacation. You spent all that money. You're screwed, right? So you lost trust in them. Oh, I could go on. Why bother, right? Do things alone. Go to that place alone, right? I would say overall, card 2, that no, you're not foolish for doing this. Okay, you're not foolish for spending time by yourself. You're not a loner. You're not a loser. A lot of self-conscious buttholes made us feel that way in high school. Like, oh, you're sitting alone at the lunch table, loser. Loser, take a picture, loser, right? Like, they made us feel some type of way. But they're the losers because they're the one that end up with losers as friends, right? And they're the one that losing at the end and you winning, right? They say the nerds always end up successful, right? And billionaires, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. My point being is sometimes you got to retreat on your own and figure yourself out so that you know how to prepare with the army of war when it comes to life. That comeback to say to that bully. Exactly, how to treat yourself with respect and value yourself and love yourself. I think people are realizing this nowadays more than ever. They are wanting to be left alone. It's good to have friends. Don't get me wrong. You need friends in your life. They're so important. But don't necessarily see them every time they say so. Like, maybe you can say no sometimes, like, give yourself that time. Maybe you don't even have the time. I don't even think you have the time. I think you're getting to work, you're needing the funds, maybe you're saving up for something. Even if you have money, you're saving for something. You need that money for some other projects in your business, maybe. Okay? Everybody needs money, even the millionaire. Like, even they need, it's never enough for even them, right? Like, they gotta pay the taxes, the estate. Are you kidding me? So no one really has money if you think about it. But anyway, my point being is, I mean, I can go on and on about that, but let me not rant. Here I'm seeing that it's all about you and your ability to read the book of your own life. Figure out your purpose here. Figure out your plan. You know, we're so distracted now. We're not staying like sober and vigilant. We're so distracted by so much going on that we're just like clueless sometimes. Honestly, I just had to say it. I'm sorry. We're clueless sometimes because it's no insult to you, but it's just, I feel this way about myself sometimes. You know, so I'm going to be hard on myself about these things. Like, man, I need to pick up even more books and read faster than what I'm doing. You know, pick up the pace. You know, time is short here, right? And empower yourself, educate yourself, strengthen yourself, get physically fit, get that knowledge together, get those friends together that you can do these things with, right? Learn something new. Heck, go to school with that friend. You want to spend so much stinking time with them so bad because they're so amazing? I know. Been there, done that. Trust me. I know, like, friends can be addicting, okay? It's like candy for kids. Ugh, it's the worst, right? Go to school with them. Read a, like, you know what? You're done reading a book? Hand them that book next time you go see them, right? Stop buying Gucci belts and slushies at the mall. You know what? No more time wasting, especially if you're young. I'm talking to you young kids out there, all right? Put that Gucci belt money toward your education, your college, or what y'all doing nowadays, okay? I'm getting too old for this, y'all. Okay, let me move on. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, if I had a kid, I'd be talking to them like this too. I'd be like, thank you so much for a mess. Thank you for listening, y'all. I'm done. Need not say anymore. Pick a card 3. Lapis Lazuli. Alright, I felt like I had to be stern to some of my poopsies there. I don't know why. Otherwise, nobody listens. Okay. I'm over it. Let's move on. This is the only channel you're going to get quiet screaming. Just saying. Alright, let's move on. No, I'm not that cute tarot reader. I'm not that cute face and that sweet smile tarot reader. Honey, you did not come for me for that. No way. Okay, sometimes, but you know what? I just like to joke about my readings. Not about the readings, but like joke with the reading, joke along with you to make it like smoother than harsh reality. Okay, so moving on. Pick a card 3. You are in love. You love fool. Look at you. You are in love. All right, you are head over heels. This feels like that childhood friendship that turned into lover and soulmates, okay? Maybe you're with someone already. You're in a relationship already, poopsie. With someone you met when you're like 17 and now you're like 34, right? Like this was like your childhood sweetheart. And this is someone definitely coming in from the past, so it feels more like someone, excuse the yawn. I made myself tired with that pick a card too, y'all. I was a bit sassy, I'm sorry. It happens. I've had a long day. But I don't mean to let it out on you, I'm just saying. Moving on. You're in love, clearly, whoever it is, and I feel as if you have a lot of that love to give. You have so much to give that you're like, yes, take my belongings, take my things, take the clothes off my back here. You know what? I'm gonna give to you. I'm gonna hand you whatever, right? Like, you are mine, sweet Valentine. I mean, you almost can't even wait till Valentine's Day because this honey sugar makes you feel smothered in that embrace. And I think now is a great time for love for you, for connecting with that love energy. You're just spreading it everywhere you go, that cheer, that beautiful cheer. And you're spreading it to the cashier. You're spreading it to the person in the art museum. You're spreading it to your cousin. You're spreading love everywhere you go. And love is just neutral. It's a loving feeling for everything and all, the plants, the animals, yourself included. You don't even know who to give that love to anymore. It's so overfilling and overwhelming. I think I'm feeling so much of this right now. You're picking and choosing where to sprinkle that next. A random donation here. A charitable contribution there. You know what? Some of y'all even like so love-filled that you're like, you know what? Let me pay my bills early instead of on time or late, right? Like, let me get it over with and just spread that love, and that only will bring in that more abundant prosperity to you back, okay? I all of a sudden I'm so drawn to this Lapis Lazuli more than ever. Maybe it's something you want to work with, okay? Because that can help you channel and convert that heart to that third eye, throat region, and convert that love into the love with the universe and then manifest. I think this is really going to help you, okay? I just need to like place my hands here for a bit and just feel this loving energy from you. It just feels so good. Take deep breaths and breathe that wonderful love that we spread onto others in this world. And it only comes back, and it feels so good. It feels so, so good. Wish for what you desire. Your wishes are going to come true, Poopsie. Pick a card, 3. Now is the time to manifest, to acquire, to gain, to win, to get to victory, the finish line. Even with this person, okay? Even with abundance in so many ways. I see so many good things for you right now. It's just spreading in so much joy and happiness. Oh, it feels so peaceful. And you know what? One thing maybe you want to let go of is the idea of letting go. You know, sometimes we just want to be at peace so bad that we're not willing to let go of the idea of letting go. We forget that. How do we let go? Let go of the idea of letting go. You see what I'm saying and seeing? Okay. Yes. And that's when you will prosper. Even more abundantly. Look at you reaping in that harvest and that reward. Look at you, you powerful being. Wow. This is such a beautiful message today. Pick a 3, okay? You're willing to put in that time, effort, energy, and work. Look at you. These 2 cards wouldn't be coming up for no reason at all. I mean, you are ready. You are ready to fight, okay? But don't fight letting go. Do not fight letting go. Fight for your dreams and goals. Do not fight for letting go. Fight for this person. Definitely. Fight for the dream and goal. Definitely the cups, the love. I just feel it. Oh my God, it feels so good. Okay. Cups and pentacles. Almighty, all over. But yes, your wishes are going to come true. Just please work on that letting go. Even Lapis Lazuli can help you, because when you tap into the higher vibrations, it naturally helps you let go of what's junk is going on Earth today. So again, timeless for you, but make sure that you tap into that. 6 and 7. I also see 6 and 7, 8, 6, 7, 7, 8, 6 to 8 months from now, based on when you see this. I feel like things will just be like you getting all your wishes. They're already on their way, if not already, and you're gonna be so at your best, your peak, in 6 to 8 months. Thank you so much, Pick a 3. And thank you, Poopsies, for listening to this YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed. And again, I can't wait to see you, Poopsies, at my website, TonyBomboni.com, for your own personal customized readings. A lot of people do say, Tony, when I book, can I request it in ASMR format? Absolutely. I can definitely do that for you. Take care. Bye-bye.